Hey, how's it going? This is Justin Gilman with Quantum Leads, and today I'll be walking you through your digital marketing attack plan to show you how you could turn your website into a lead generation machine and really generate some more revenue for your business month over month. Now, to do that, we first have to understand how are people finding pressure washing businesses in your area? And if you're like me and many others, chances are you go on Google, go up to the search bar, type in whatever service or industry you're looking for, along with your city name. And then after submitting your search, you're going to scroll down, pick from the first few results down below or up here in the Google Map pack. Now, whichever one you do, it doesn't really matter, but it seems to be a pretty popular option as you'll notice there are about 110 searches every single month for pressure washing companies in Dayton. Now, that number starts to skyrocket as you start talking about other searches like power washing, maybe pressure washing near me, and a variety of other search terms. But the goal of this video remains the same regardless of the term, and that goal is to put your business at the forefront of those searches so that we can guarantee that 110 people every single month see your business first before looking at your competitor. However, in order for that to happen, there's a few different things that we need to talk about first. So first off, let's focus on content because content is really king on Google. So let's take a look at one of your competitors, see what they're doing as far as content goes to rank on the first page, and then we'll compare that to your website and see how you stack up. Ohio Pressure Wash, I should say Power Wash LLC, and they rank on the first page organically for pressure washing in Dayton. And if we scroll down, you'll see that their website is filled with content, and that is done on purpose because content gives users something to engage with, and the more content you have, the more they have to engage with, and the better user experience you promote. And that's exactly what Google's looking for when they want to push a website to that number one spot. So we're going to want a very contentful website, but if we analyze their content very deeply, you'd also notice that they have tons of keywords and phrases. Now, keywords are the most used words or phrases on a website, and based on these keywords, we're going to tell Google vital information about our business, such as what we do, maybe where we operate from, and ultimately who we are as a company. So very important that we have those industry-specific keywords to back that content. So let's take a look at your website and see what you're doing so far and see if you follow those patterns we talked about. So here we are on your website, and I think you have a very visually aesthetic website, but as we go through it, one thing I noticed right off the bat is that you don't have a lot of content. And like I said, we really want to change that because content is king on Google. So I would recommend about 750 to 1,000 words of content, bare minimum. So you can always go above that number, but that's the bare minimum of what I recommend. And once again, we can't just have that content out there. We need the keywords to back it. So we're going to want those industry specific keywords with things like pressure washing or power washing. Also where we're from, so we want Dayton in there. We'll also want anything else such as our business name or any other important information that we want to convey to Google. So definitely very important. And once again, 750 to 1,000 words of content and very industry specific keywords. However, that's only going to be the first part of this whole thing. There's also the external side of things, which is going to help us climb over our competitors, and that consists of our backlinking and our citations. So let's go back to your competitor's site, and then we're going to take a look at their backlink structure and see how you stack up there as well. So here we are on a tool I use called Ahrefs, and you'll see your competitor has 104 backlinks built to their site, and it's generating them a little bit of power and ultimately bringing in about 110 users every single month. Now, those 110 users are a direct result of the things that they're doing internally, like content and keywords, as well as the things they're doing externally with backlinking. So once again, the theme of this video is that we always want to go bigger and better than our competition. So if they have 104 backlinks, we're going to want upwards of 200, 300, maybe even 400 backlinks to really push that margin and get ahead of our competition on top of our content and our keywords. Now let's go back to your website and see what you're doing as far as backlink structure goes. So now here we are looking at your website and you don't have any backlinks built, which is why you don't have any data here. And ultimately, it's not bringing you any users, and that's not good because the way we have to look at it is that our website is a 24/7 salesperson that works for us day and night, and we want to give them the resources they need to bring back revenue for us. So in order to do that, like I said, we have to do the things that we talked about before with content, keywords, and backlinks to really have them start bringing that revenue in. But there was one more aspect of this video that I did mention, and that was citations. So let's go over to the Google Map Pack really quickly and talk about citations and how they tie into everything here. So here we are on Google, and you'll notice that once again, we have this Google Map Pack. We touched on it very briefly before, but it's super important because it gives our business a second place that we could be seen online. And one of the main things that the Map Pack looks for is citations. Now, citations are all the different places our business's name, address, and phone number are going to be listed online. Some popular citations are things like Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, Yellow Pages, Yellow Book. All those are different citations you can give for your business, and they all help with the Google Map Pack. Now, I took it upon myself to go through each one of these companies and see how many citations they had. At number one, we had 52 citations. At number two, we had 37. And lastly, at number three, we had 28. So if number one is 52, once again, we want to go above and beyond our competitors. So we're going to want 104 citations on top of our backlinks, on top of our content, and on top of our keywords. And while it sounds like a lot, if you do all of that, you should start to see a very positive movement in the amount of traffic your business is generating month over month, but more importantly, the amount of revenue that's coming in from your website as well. Now, that's all I really have for you in this video, but I will leave you with one question, and that question is, what can an extra 110 customers every single month do for your business? Once again, my name is Justin Gilman with Quantum Leads. I hope this video was very educational, and thank you for watching.